The Joe Rogan Experience.
What is it about Nigerians that why are Nigerians so clever? All these internet scams. Like when you hear about internet scams, it's Nigerians. Yeah. Right? Nigerians come to America. They're one of the most successful groups of immigrants in all the fucking countries, 100 plus whatever countries. Nigerians murder it when they come to America. There's something about, there's a work ethic, but there's also a cleverness to Nigerians. Like
I've said it before. I'm the runt of my people, brain-wise, body-wise. Because when I went back recently, honestly, man, you see people who are just bricklaying and they are jacked. They are ripped, some of them, and they don't maybe have the best nutrition, you know, but there's something about the genetics of our people. It's a warrior race, and I don't say that lightly. I'm just being honest. It's different, you know, and I think also the culture, because I was doing algebra in school when I was like 7, and then I remember when I first moved to New Zealand, Form 1. I had to do Form 1 in 3 different countries. So I started Form 1. I don't know what you guys have here.
Form 1 sound like first grade?
I don't know how it is. But pretty much I was 10 years old and I moved to Ghana for a little bit and I had to repeat it again. Then I moved to New Zealand and I had to repeat it again because they said, no, he's too young. He can't be doing that. But thing is, I wasn't even the smartest. I was the bottom 3 in my class. So I wasn't the smartest of the bunch.
In Nigeria?
In Nigeria. So when I came to New Zealand, Form 1, remember my first day in school, they had a test, like, you know, early workout or something, or one of the first weeks in school. And we had to do times table. And I knew the song in my head, so I just like, finish, miss, and then all the kids like, whoa. And I'm just like, the fuck? And then like, they all thought I was this fucking savant, this genius. And then like, they started asking me questions like, you know, do you brush your teeth? I'm like, yes, I do. You know,
brush your teeth?
Do like back home, do you ride on lions? And I went home and I was like, Mom, these fucking kids are dumb. Like all these white kids are stupid. Like I didn't know, I didn't understand. I just thought like, you know, I do regular shit. Like but they didn't understand me. So yeah, my people are different, man, honestly. And I'm like, you've seen it. And I'm telling you, man, especially right now, what I want to do in Nigeria, I want to introduce them, like take the soccer ball out of their hands and just show them some gloves. We have some great boxes. We have this thing called Dambe, which is Nigerian wrestling, kind of like the Senegalese type wrestling with some beasts. But Dambe, you know, they wrap rope around one hand, and they just paw with the other hand, and they wrestle and they throw strikes. But also they have like some juju, some black magic, you know, all that kind of stuff. Like they sprinkle that in there. I got my own as well at 3 a.m., you know. That's how it went. But literally, I can't wait to like show them, like, because when I went back, I was trying to just chill, low-key, sneak into the country, but my dad said it can't happen. They're watching you. Everyone knows who you are. From the airport, all the area boys, Israel Adesanya, oh my God, can I take a photo? Police officers showing what's up, showing love. Crooked police officers, some of them. But they're showing what's up, showing love. And like, I didn't realize like they stay up till 4 a.m. to watch me and Kamaru fight.
Wow.
They're staying up. And I've always said I wanted to be the guy like what Pacquiao was to the Philippines.
Yeah.
You know, the way when he fights, the whole country shuts down, crime drops, everything.
Yeah.
I wanted to, like, I feel like after this now, it's going to keep blowing up. And I'm going to go back next year. I hope they see the possibilities, because I'm telling you, man, the countries, I mean, it was Brazil at first in the early stages of MMA, then Japan, then America, then, you know, like it always goes back and forth. And then, you know, the Oceania people right now, we're doing some work. But I'm telling you, once, not just Nigerians, once the Africans, once they start stepping in, it's going to be like when 50 Cent dropped in the club and killed the whole game for a while. Like, honestly, I'm telling you, like, they're going to run the game for a long time. And I'm happy to be a guy that's kind of like paving the way. It's crazy, though.
What was it like going back there, being the champ, going back there?
It was beautiful. Like, just seeing my people. It's different when you're in Vegas and, oh, my God, dude, I'm your biggest fan. Oh, my God, you take photo. But it's different when you see, like, a kid just in shock that you're even standing there. Like, just in shock that you're in his presence. And for me, I don't see myself as a styleman. I'm Israel Adesanya at the end of the day. But when they're looking at you and just like, you know, and this kid, I remember, like, it was on my Instagram, he was kicking the bag, and I just showed him, I tweaked him. I just told him just to pivot on the foot, stand on the toes, and turn the hip. Literally within a minute, he improved his kick like that. And I got it on my Instagram somewhere, but man, I was really impressed. And that was just a little snippet of the creativity of our people.
Look at that.
The way. Oh, man, this is going to make me cry.
That's beautiful.
This is my old primary school, man. Like, going back here, I was looking at, I used to hide there for hide and seek, and everything seems so small, because when you're a kid, everything's so big. This is me at, I think, Lekki Beach. just chilling with the people, man. I was immersed in the culture.
Seeing all those kids with their uniforms on, grabbing at your belt, that is amazing.
Honestly, man, it was like, it reminded me of, goosebumps again. It reminded me of.
What is this gym here?
This is just the stadium. I went there to go watch, and then the trainer was like, "Shay, you are not training." I'm like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "You are training. Get up." I was like, okay. I had my fucking nice Jordans on, and I just had to like work. And I think he was trying to flex. He was trying to show me like, I'm gonna work you.
Right.
And he put us to work, and that's me on holiday as well. This is Ogun State.
What is this video? Can people watch this?
Yeah, 100%. Go on my Instagram or go on EMG. What do you call it? EMG Access.
It says Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya in Nigeria.
It's on the EMG YouTube. Engage Media Group.
That's beautiful, man.
Yeah, but there's some more. We're doing a documentary right now and they've like Jeff's been following me around since 2015, and I want to say this is the end of the first documentary, but the beginning of the next one. I want to show what I can do in Nigeria, what I can do in Africa, because even Kamaru went to Makoko. Not almost died there. We were in there with some killers. You see how that place? Go back, Jamie. Go back. See how that place? Go back forward. Is like a maze. Go forward. Yeah, see how that's like a maze?
Yeah.
The first day we went there, I went there just trying to like show love to the hood, say what's up, and all this area boys like, oh God, what thing they do here? Like, what are you doing here? And I'm like, I'm just looking around. He's like, you must settle us. Like, you got to settle them. You got to make sure they're all right. I was like, don't worry, we'll look after you guys. But then within the first 5 minutes, me and Abiola, my friend who came with me, he's like, we got to go. Because he's very smart. He's very aware as well. So we're like, all right. And I had a guy with an AK with me, a security guard. And the gangsters, they were kind of flexing. I was like, oh, fuck you guys then. So the next day, see, this is the asshole in me. I went there shirtless, all my chains on, fucking vest. And I got like more security with me, with more AKs. And we went deep. We didn't have to go deep to get that sky shot. And Jeff hates me for it because he fucking panicked the whole time. And I went deep, and there's all these killers, man. Like, literally, I'm talking, like, you see scars on them, like marks, because that's the body counts and shit like that. And this one dude looked like Kimbo Slice, and he's like the head honcho. And he was arguing with this other guy because they were saying, like, no, I'm giving them the tour. What they give us is my money, and I'll sell it to you. And he's like, no, I'm the big dog. You report to me. And they were kind of having an argument about it, and it was real heated. And if they wanted to fuck us up right there and say, fuck you guys, it's a fucking maze. They know that shit like the back of their hand.
Right.
I have no idea. You know, we're fucked.
And you're walking through it.
Exactly. And you're walking on planks, and the water, you saw the water. It's fucking dirty, like disgusting. You know, but that's like one of the slums in Nigeria. But then you see before the shot, that was Victoria Island. That's like the contrast of Nigeria, man. You have dirt poor, and you have well off, like Lamborghinis, like people living nicely.
Those were all the guys
who
scam people.
Yeah, right. But they're smart as fuck.
Yes.
And that's the email shit is so old now.
What do they do now?
I don't know. I'm not your uncle. Don't check your emails.
Yeah.
I'm a Nigerian prince. Don't worry. You'll get your money. Just wait. It's just the fees. The fees gotta like the way the bank account's set up, all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
It's amazing that they figured it out to the point where that is synonymous with scams.
It's like you saw it in
Nigerian
cheaters.
Scams.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hear about...
And that's the thing, like we're scamming, but a lot of them, it's because of the opportunity. They're so smart, but the opportunity isn't there. So they can't go to school, they can't do that. So
Did you hear about the guy who sold a fucking airport that didn't exist to Japan?
Really?
Remember that one? A Nigerian dude sold a fucking airport wasn't a real airport.
We're winning.
Yeah, I mean...
many people do that with like buildings or Airbnbs, but that's a fucking airport.
An airport.
Okay.
Bro, he sold an airport.
Fuck, the Japanese are smart too, man. That's the thing.
We talked about it like a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
It's bonkers.
Yeah.
Like they spent a fuckload of money. It was like in the 80s or something, the 90s.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They got to make a movie about that.
Well, they should. Here it goes. 242 million.
Fuck off.
Sold a fake airport for 242 million.
How do you do that?
It's fucking Nigeria, man.
No, but like I'm saying, this is not the best representative of our people, but this shows you how smart.
Well,
how fucking
listen,
smart
man,
they are,
if you're stuck and you got nowhere out and you're living in that maze, that's the way out.
Exactly.
Like you got to do what you got to do.
Like when I was in Dubai, I don't know if I should say the story. I was on a fuck it, no one's listening. We're on the boat for someone's birthday party, and I'm seeing all these kids, like 17, 16, 18, with like iced out Rolexes. You know, I'm on a yacht partying for some guy's birthday, and they're just out there flexing, and I'm just like, what do you do? So, I invested in Bitcoin early, da 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 da. I was like, Now Yahoo boy. They call them Yahoo boys. Cause but I knew already, but thing is they're so smart. They know how to work. They know how to like and they're all over the world. Like I said, we're like a virus. Nigerians are everywhere. Wherever you look in the world, we're everywhere, and we have our claim. But I can't wait till this documentary, man. Like, I really want to like show people over there like what we can do. I want to show, first of all, the story. Like, it's not going to be like, you know, McGregor's documentary was dope, but it was more catered to the MMA fans, and anyone can watch it. But I want this to be more like the soccer mom can watch it. You know, someone from the burbs, someone from Alaska can watch it and still relate. So I want to. There's different levels to this, but I'm looking forward to really putting that out.
Are you thinking about opening gyms over there?
In Nigeria, yes. Yeah. Eventually, I want to kit out some of the gyms, like the one I went to, the sports stadium I was at. I want to help them out with some stuff. This later on when I go through.
Right.
And normally I do things like this. Like when I went there, I did some stuff, but I don't do it for like, it's real weird when you're on this platform and I see people trying to do shit for the likes.
Yes.
For me, I cringe because I can't do that. But when you have a platform like this and you can bring attention to certain causes and certain people, then I don't mind using my platform for shit like that. So I really want to bring some attention to my people because I feel like they deserve it, but also they can earn it. They can earn it. And I know they can, man.